The word founder is sometimes misused and thrown around. Actually, it's not that complex of a concept, but it's something that's good to be clear about. What is a business founder or a company founder? Essentially, of course, the way that people know the kind of colloquial use of founder is that you're someone who is involved in the company formation or central to the company formation. You're the person who started the company. That's the easy explanation. However, that manifests itself in some ways that are important to understand. The first is that if you really are a founder of a company, your name will almost always appear in the legal documents, the original legal documents. So around corporation. It doesn't matter if it's an LLC or a C Corp or some other sort of legal entity. But if you're the founder, your name's going to be in those legal documents somewhere. If it's not, then you're someone who came to work with that company after it was founded. Also, you'll probably have shares in the company because you are either owner or part owner of the corporation. So in that legal document around the creation, again, there are some types of companies that don't have share structures. But in this, like a corporation, you would have shares in the original corporation. So those are two very measurable things to know if someone's a founder: is the name in the legal document, and did they have founder shares when the entity was formed. Also, there can be more than one. Isn't that Braveheart where they say, no, it's a Highlander, there can be only one? Well, there can be more than one in this case. You can have co-founders, what are called co-founders. So 3, 4, 5, 10 people can co-found a company, but they will all have their name in the legal documents, and they'll all have some number of shares, even a small number. Really important also is it's different than a CEO. The founder, it does not necessarily have to be the CEO. Lots of founders aren't good at being CEOs, don't want to be CEOs, so that they are just a founder. They're the person who puts the idea together, forms the company, and then starts the process of recruiting people and running the company. Oh, sorry. So let's talk about good outcomes and bad outcomes. A good outcome is that the founding of the company goes cleanly, the founders get along with each other, their names are in the legal documents, and they all split up the shares. So there's no confusion around who formed the company, who's in charge. And interestingly, it makes it easier to assemble a team in this case. Because as a founder, I can go out and know that, hey, I'm just a founder. I can recruit a CEO, I can recruit other executives. I don't have to run the whole show myself. There's lots of flexibility there. A bad outcome is the opposite. There are arguments and confusion amongst the people that are trying to form the company. They can't figure out how to split it. They spend all their time arguing, and not much gets done about pushing the entity forward. So it's important to understand legal documents usually have founder shares, almost always have founder shares.